The purpose of this hearing is to hear candid testimony regarding your experiences doing business either with the City of Greensboro or in the City of Greensboro marketplace. The anecdotes of you, the business owners, activists, and local organizations will help us determine whether the City of Greensboro has been an active or passive participant in discriminating against minority, women, and disadvantaged business enterprises. Additionally, these testimonies you have will not be meant to solely consist of negative experiences, but we would like to hear the positive experiences as well that you all have experienced. And we would also love the chance to report on the things that are going well for you all in doing business with the City of Greensboro.
But you know, with myself, you know, I've been out here a long time, and I feel the pain of these guys. I've been there, done that. So you're gonna earn your stripes. Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing out here. But the one thing that I can say is lean on the WBE office. I seen it when it first started back in the day to now, and it's grown in leaps and bounds. Could they use some more staff people? Certainly they could.
We decided to try to offer our services to municipalities, state and federal governments, as well as our traditional for-profit companies. We took classes, we read books, we attended workshops, we completed RFPs. Nothing we attempted to do seemed like it got any traction or attention until we completed a proposal for the City of Greensboro. And although we were not initially selected for that contract, it was suggested to us that we ask for an interview with one of the employees of the city to find out why we had not been selected. And because we followed that advice and had a meeting with a lady who's now retired, we learned what we'd done wrong. We were actually able to correct what we had done wrong, and were selected for our very first government municipality contract. That's the kind of interest and impact that the City of Greensboro has had with us all along. It's a different kind of place to do business than many places because there is a genuine concern and interest in making things work.
It's egregious to ask a small business who has one or two individuals on staff to stop doing the business of their business and then work on putting together financial documents, putting together birth certificates, putting together other documentation that may seem like it's fairly standard, but you know, if I'm trying to prove that I'm black and none of my birth certificates say that I'm black because after 1970 they stopped putting Negro or African American on your birth certificate, that means I have to go and find a deceased father birth certificate or a incarcerated mother's birth certificate, and that elongates the process.
And I think it is totally unfair for black women to have to choose whether they are going to be considered minority women or women. I don't understand that at all. And I think it's something that if we're going to keep just a women-owned disparity, it should be broken into segments based on the basically the population or how it's done, so that we have a truer picture of what that looks like. Because I think that minority women are probably more disparaged than almost any other group.
I think it'll be beneficial if the city had someone or a list of equipment financiers and also equipment producers that they actually work with here in the city, because that would keep a lot of the money that we pay to people in other cities or other states or wherever in the city, especially when you have to buy or purchase equipment for a job that you're doing here.
You know, I would challenge the city when it comes to quick pay, you know, figure out we have technology right now. Let's put money into a system that will actually monitor quick pay. Not putting quick pay, not, you know, into a Excel spreadsheet, but a system, technological system, and I don't know what that is, but put some money into a system that monitors how when the prime contract is actually paid, okay, and when the subs are getting paid from the prime contract. Okay, we have to solve this issue. That has to stop.
Now you go to the streets and you got a job, you got to be really careful that we've got to have someone from the MWB office that's going to be inspecting and participating in the evaluation of the work. Because if not, the engineers, inspectors, they say, take the concrete up. You say, whoa, you see what I'm saying? And the next thing they do is hold your money. And you know, when you hold your money, you're done. Because we all operate on cash flow.
I am standing before you right now to allow you to know that the disparity study and the program has given me the opportunity to get on jobs and perform, and to show that how we don't have the opportunities and many times to actually be able to communicate our ability to do these things. The program afforded me to grow financially and put other people to work inside of our communities and impacting our communities and our households in other areas in there. It afforded me to actually send two young ladies now to school and college to better themselves, and along with some of their friends, and allow them to come in the office and help and see and how the program actually turns out positive influence in our communities.
And also, just like if the bids, this recent one, everybody didn't meet the goal, so they hold the bids until everything's evaluated, and then they open the bids. And see, that affects us because we don't know, just say it's a $15 million bid. Well, we don't know about going forward bidding current projects coming up because we might have that one and not even know it yet. You know, we could have been low, so.
I'm just having a problem that bidding how to bid. If they had a system to teach people how to bid on certain jobs. Like all the jobs coming up is basic construction, infrastructure. I don't do that, but I guess I can haul some supplies, nails, whatever. But there's none, so I don't know where to turn. If you don't know where to turn, you just closed out. I'm not saying they bad, because every time I go down there and ask questions, they lead me. They try to guide me which direction to go, which direction not to go. So I can't say nothing bad about it. I'm just trying to get the opportunity. Open the door, let me in.
Thank you all again. If there's nothing else, thank you for your participation. Again, as we stated yesterday, the public engagement from the city of Greensboro has been excellent from the beginning. And if there's nothing else, this concludes our public hearing. So thank you all.